Today's video is all about taking a moment to pause, to stop, and to listen. So a few weeks ago, I led you in a guided walking meditation where we practice coming into connection with the world around us using all of our senses. But today we're going to focus just on listening to sounds. And by learning to listen to sounds, not only can we come into connection with the world around us, and it can help us to come back into the present moment, but we can also develop our listening skills, which can help us to have better connection with others as well. So today does not involve just one meditation, but two. And the first meditation will be a meditation to do by ourselves to practice our listening skills. And the second meditation will be a special partner meditation. So I'll give you some more instructions for that later in the video. But let's start with a meditation just by ourselves. So get yourselves comfortable, get what you need, and when you're ready, press play again to listen to the guidance. You can do this meditation sitting or lying down, whatever feels most comfortable for you. When you're ready, close your eyes. Slowly take in 3 deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Spend a moment relaxing your feet, your legs, your belly, your chest and your shoulders. Really have a sense of letting go in the body. If you're sitting up, feel your back tall and strong, but also relaxed. And start to notice your breathing, feeling the movement of the breath in the body as you breathe in and breathe out. Then start to bring awareness to the sounds in the room, right here, right now. What can you hear? You might hear traffic, people talking, birds, music, water dripping, maybe a washing machine. Whatever sound is close to you, pay attention. Let each sound appear and disappear. Let each sound come one by one. See if it can take you by surprise. Be curious. What will you hear next? You could start by labelling the sound, like bird, car, aeroplane, creak, chatter, murmur. Notice how the sounds come from all directions. Is the sound behind you or in front of you? Is the sound near or far? What's the furthest away sound that you can hear? And then let go of labelling the sounds. Let go of needing or wanting to know what it is, and just be curious about it as a sound. See how each sound is completely different, with different qualities. See if you can notice more and more sounds. Notice how long they last for. Are they long sounds or short sounds? Do they repeat? What's the texture of the sound? Is it soft or hard? Smooth or spiky? Even if there aren't many sounds, what does silence sound like? Bring your attention gently back to your breath. Can you hear your breath without changing it? You might not hear anything at all, and that's okay. Just be with your breath for the last few moments of the meditation. And as we bring this meditation to a close, remember that you can be mindful of the sounds around you wherever you are. Our world is full of wonderful sounds, whether you're in the park, at home, at school. See if you can focus on sounds with curiosity. What does it sound like when a squirrel runs along the fence or a bird sings in the trees? What does it sound like as your feet walk along the pavement or the grass? What does it sound like as a car passes and disappears into the distance? Bringing attention to sounds throughout your day, wherever you are, is a great way to come into connection with the present and have a mindful moment. So when you're ready, bringing this meditation to a close and opening your eyes. Often the places around us become so familiar that we don't notice all the details that makes it special. We can be so caught up in listening to our thoughts that we don't notice all of the wonders around us. So this next exercise is a creative way to stop and pause and have a mindful moment. We're going to sketch a sound map. So all you'll need is a pencil and a piece of paper. You might want to have some colouring pencils as well if you want to bring your map alive with some colour, but that's up to you. Now it can be really nice to do this during exercise outside if you can. So if you are going to do that, you'll need something to lean on, like a clipboard or maybe some cardboard. You could even draw on cardboard instead of paper if you want to, like the back of a cereal packet. So get what you need, and then I'll tell you how you can take part in this creative activity to practice listening to sounds. Find a spot and stand or sit still. Spend a few moments just connecting to your sit bones or your feet and your breath, like you would in meditation. You can do this with your eyes open. Then mark yourself in the middle of the sound map. You can do this in whatever way you want, whether it's by writing your name in the middle, drawing a dot, a face, or a stick person. Stay still for a short while. You could try about 5 minutes. And start to listen to what is making sounds around you. Mark on the page the sounds you can hear and where they're coming from. For example, there might be a pond with some ducks in behind you, or cars passing on the road in front of you, maybe birds singing above you and to your side. Be still and quiet and really focus on sounds you can hear. People record sounds differently. Some write the names of what they hear and others draw. It's up to you. You don't need to know what the sound is. You could mark it on the page in a creative way as a line or a mark. How would you represent it? Is it a spiky short sound or a flowing long sound? If you could touch the sound, what would it feel like? What shape would it be? Maybe you want to add colour, thinking about what colours the sound would be to you. get creative in how you represent those sounds that you hear. And when you finish, show a friend or family member and talk about what you heard and how you've represented it on your map. You can even get the whole family to join in and all compare your sound maps. Why not find a different location and try the exercise again? How would your sound map be different if you did it inside your home or outside of your home? What if you did it in the same spot but on a different day? Be curious and creative about the world of sounds around you. Learning to listen is not just helpful for bringing more mindful attention to our surroundings and to the present moment, but being a good listener can help us develop our relationships and our friendships. So when we give someone our full attention, it shows them that we care. We listen to their thoughts, to their feelings, and to their actions. And when we can put ourselves in someone else's shoes like this, we can try and understand how they feel. And by being a kind and considerate listener to our friends means that they're probably much more likely to reciprocate and show us that kind and considerate listening back when we need to be heard. You can become a better listener with others by practicing your active listening skills. Number 1, look. Turn to face them when they are talking and make eye contact when they're speaking. 2, listen. Quietly listen and try not to interrupt unless you need to ask a question. 3, think. Concentrate on what they are saying and think about it to make sure you understand. 4, respond. Respond with body language and facial expressions to show you understand how they feel, and ask questions to clarify what they are saying. 5, reflect. Reflect back what they have said to show you've understood. Back-to-back breathing. Here is a partner meditation, which can be a really lovely way of listening in a different way by connecting without talking. You could try this exercise with a parent, a sibling, or a friend. Begin by sitting up as tall as possible and back to back with a partner. You can place your legs however is most comfortable for you. Take a few deep breaths on your own and feel the support of your partner behind you doing the same thing. You may close your eyes or keep them focused on one point in front of you. It might be useful too to bring your hands to your heart or your belly. After a few rounds of calming breathing on your own, notice if you can feel the breath of your partner. If you are able to notice your partner's breath, begin to explore the quality of their breath. Is it long or short, shallow or deep, choppy or smooth? And perhaps where you feel it most strongly connecting to your body. After a few rounds of noticing each other's breath, you may begin to sync up the rhythm of your breath and notice how this feels to be breathing together. You can stay here as long as you feel comfortable and connected. Remember to communicate with your partner when you're ready to bring the exercise to an end, so you can end calmly and considerately. Once you've finished, turn round and take it in turns to say what you noticed, how it felt, and what you enjoyed in the practice. Was your experience similar or different to your partner's? You could try this exercise with different members of your family. This week, to practice your mindful listening skills, you could have a go at doing the sound meditation every day. You could also get creative by having a go at drawing your own sound map and try doing that in different locations. And you could also practice your active listening skills with those around you and come into more connection by having a go at doing the back-to-back breathing exercise with a partner. So have a good week and happy listening.